Welcome to another episode of The Latest with Maya. Today, I am so honored and excited to have a conversation with actor, comedian, author, producer, and director Henry Winkler. Thank you so much for being on my show. I am just so excited to be talking with you.
You know what? As soon as I heard the invitation, I jumped at it. It is a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. So let's get started. So, what has been the biggest obstacle that you've overcome?
The biggest obstacle, I think there are two. One is my dyslexia because I didn't know I had it for the longest time.
Mhm.
Um, it, I didn't know why I was failing at everything. So people said to me, "Oh, you're stupid," or "Oh my goodness, look who's here. Come here. Say hello." Nope. That is Maisie. That is Sadie's sister. She just got
Oh.
a puppy cut for the summer. Hello.
Oh.
Tushy. Say hello. Say hello,
Hi.
everybody. Yeah. Hi. But I would have to say my dyslexia. The second obstacle was I was not as lucky as you are. And my parents didn't want me to meet my destiny. They wanted to create another destiny for me.
Mm,
They didn't want me to be an actor. They wanted me to take over the family business, which I had no interest in. And to not be crushed by that and to just keep moving to where I knew I needed to be
yeah,
was a gigantic obstacle.
yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's just incredible to hear you what you've made out of everything.
Yes. And you know what? What I realized? I'm not alone.
Yeah,
That you don't know what you can accomplish until you put one foot in front of the other.
yeah, yeah.
You and so many people are scared to try because they think I can't.
Mhm.
And you've got to just put yourself out there.
Yeah, yeah. So who has had the biggest impact on you professionally?
I would have to say that it was the late Gary Marshall
Oh,
who invented so many things, but Happy Days.
yeah.
He was an old soul.
Oh,
He came from the Bronx. He talked like this. He said, I don't know what's happening. I only eat spaghetti with ketchup.
yeah,
And he was so brilliant.
yeah,
And he let all of the young people on Happy Days learn whatever it is they wanted to learn about the process.
yeah.
He didn't keep anybody down.
Wow. Yeah. That's incredible. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Um, so who has had the biggest impact on you personally?
The biggest impact on me personally, I would have to say, is my wife, my children, my grandchildren, in that order.
Oh,
I think that when you get married, you are in one frame of mind. And as you go along, you realize what responsibility really is. And then you have children who look to you for guidance, even when they think they don't want it.
Yeah.
You know what I learned? I learned when you talk to children, talk in short sentences.
Mm.
I made a big mistake when my kids were young. I would talk. I thought they really needed to understand within an inch of its life, whatever the concept was,
Mm.
when I could have just said a short sentence and gone home.
Mm. Yeah. Um, so if you had a warning label, what would yours say?
Be very careful. I'm not done yet. Don't take a bite yet. I'm a work in progress, and I might be mushy in the middle.
I like that. Yeah. Um, so what genre of movie would your life story be told as?
I would have to say dramedy comedy,
Oh, yeah,
a drama that has comedy.
yeah,
You know, I think it's really important to laugh,
yeah,
but I think that it's also important to tell the whole truth.
yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's true what they say that laughter is the best medicine.
Yes. Well, your mother knew that.
Yes, she did. And she does, yeah, she still knows that, yeah. Um, yeah, so what small things bring you joy on a daily basis?
Uh, well, I don't fish on a daily basis, but fishing for trout
Mm,
and then letting them go so I can catch them next year gives me great joy. Music gives me great joy. Um, Children, watching children, my own or grandchildren, their friends, gives me great joy. Watching a child discover something and then concentrate on it and really look at what they're looking at gives me great joy. Going to the movies. I love going to the movies and having popcorn.
mm, yeah.
Come here. Maisie. All right, just sit down there and stop barking.
Yeah. Yeah, uh going to the movies is always really fun. I don't do it often because going to the movies gives me a lot of anxiety.
Right.
So it always takes me like a long time. I have to prepare to
Yes.
go to the movies.
What kind of movie do you like?
Mm, I like a little bit of everything. I mean, like comedy and rom-coms are some of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know what? One of my favorite rom-coms is Love Actually.
Oh, yeah. That one is so good.
I just think that is so great. You can watch it over and over again and
Yeah.
still cry.
Yeah. Love that. Yeah, one of I love Love Actually, and then one of my all-time favorites is it's called Home Again with Reese Witherspoon.
Right.
Um, and I love that movie. I have seen it so many times I've lost count.
Oh, wow. Now,
So
let me ask you a question.
yeah,
So you said, which I think is interesting, you said it takes you a long time to
yeah,
prepare to get
yeah,
yourself to go to the movies.
yes.
What what is it that you do? What is your process of getting ready?
Uh, that's a good question. I've never thought of that. It's usually in my head, kind of. I realize I start spiraling about things, and then I just have to like breathe and just like take a lot of deep breaths and just be like, it's all gonna be fine. That like none of what's happening in your head is gonna happen.
So, in other words, you are able to calm yourself down.
Most of the time, yes.
Yeah. Is your mom like your calming down partner?
Yes, she is. My mom and my sister,
Your sister. What is her name?
Leia.
And how old is she?
We're twins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And she also knows you very well
Yes.
and is able to uh, sees when you get nervous
Yeah.
and is able to just, how long
Yes.
does that take usually?
Definitely. Um, I don't know actually.
Is it an afternoon? Is it an hour or two? Is it a day?
Yeah, usually I think the most has been like a day.
Mhm.
Um, Usually it's but I don't know, the last time we went to a movie was I think it was a year ago and it
Oh,
took
wow.
me
Yeah.
pretty much all day. I think I was getting anxious like several days leading up to it, but then that day, the morning of, it kind of took me.
Absolutely. But listen, I haven't
Yeah.
gone to the movies in a long time because of COVID. We
Mm,
stopped going to the movie theater and I miss it so much.
yeah. Yeah,
Once you get there,
whenever I go, I'm like I always remember how much fun it is to be there.
right.
And then there's also times that I'm just like I'm happy watching movies at home.
Yes,
So,
right, right.
yeah.
No, whoops, there must be a neighbor dog. He just took off like a bat.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
No, she looked like she was flying.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, my dog is sitting right next to me on the
What kind
couch.
of dog do you have?
We have a Plothound boxer mix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I took piano lessons, which of course I never could get when I was younger. I would go to this woman's apartment in New York City, and under the piano was a boxer.
Oh.
But this particular boxer had enormous gas.
Mm.
And so I would be playing or try to play or try to learn, and all of a sudden we were overtaken by a cloud. That's what I remember. But the boxer was friendly.
Oh. Yeah, at least it was friendly.
Ah,
Yeah. Um, so what is your favorite way to procrastinate?
you know what I do? I work a lot. So when I relax, I have sounds on my phone
Mm,
and I listen to rain like all over the world. But my favorite is a rainstorm with birds chirping in the background.
yeah.
Then I listen to that and I'm able to go into the sound, relax, sometimes even nap. Because as I get older, napping seems to be harder.
Mm.
I used to be like an Olympian napper, but now it seems to be harder. So I use those sounds to um, to relax me.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Um, So I am pop culture obsessed, and I go in stages of shows that I cannot stop watching. Is there a show that you are currently obsessed with?
You know, I love a television show that was called Line of Duty, which is on BritBox. If anybody has Amazon, you get BritBox, Line of Duty. And then on Hulu, we were watching Reservation Dogs, which I had no idea about. It's about these four young people who live on a reservation in Oklahoma. But it's funny, it's emotional, it's drama, it's growing up. I was amazed that all this was packed into this show I had never heard of before.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm sorry. You know what, Maya? You know what else I
yeah,
love?
yeah,
I love America's Got Talent,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
love The Voice.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if there's somebody good on it, I cry. I wait for it all week long. And then on Sundays, I love this week or last week with John Oliver.
Oh, yeah.
I think he is so smart. I love
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel is a great fisherman too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, I love all of the late night hosts. I think they're all so great.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Jimmy is I just am drawn to him. I know him. He's a good acquaintance of mine, and I just think he's so emotional and funny and poignant all at the same time.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always yeah, been a fan of Jimmy Kimmel's, and he in one of my favorite movies he makes an appearance in the
What
movie.
is that?
It just came out a few months ago. It's called Ezra, where it was directed by Tony Goldwyn and
Oh,
written by Tony Spiridakis. I don't know if I'm saying his last
no,
name
it doesn't matter.
correctly.
But it's amazing you know all of that. Usually I never know those facts.
Yeah. Well, I actually was able to I did a press junket for the movie that I got to talk with both of them.
Oh, wow. Look at
So,
you. That's
yeah,
great.
thank
Do you do a
you.
lot of press junkets?
What?
Do you do a lot of press junkets?
I've done two. I'm trying to do more because I love doing those. They're so much fun.
Oh my God, it sounds wonderful.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to get more into that.
Well, you know what I would do is send your reel of snippets of interviews that you edit together and send them to the publicists at Universal, at Warner Brothers, and just say I'm available. I have this kind of viewing audience, and I would love to do more junkets.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've reached out to a bunch of like different publicists and stuff. I haven't thought of that. So thank you. I'm going to try that.
But you know what? If you show what you can do,
Yeah,
that speaks louder than just
yeah,
reaching out.
yeah,
Here's
yeah,
a 2 minute reel of snippets I've cut together. Just
yeah,
take a look.
yeah.
I'm good at it, and I would like to do some more junkets.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I usually have attached my highlight reel to everything, but I haven't tried sending it to certain people at like the production companies.
They
So
need
I'm
to
going,
know. They need to know. They need to see it. I
yeah,
bet you don't come
thank you.
necessarily on their radar right away.
Yeah,
So you have to say,
yeah,
my name's Maya. This I love doing this. I'm good at it. I've been doing it for 3 years or however long you've been doing it.
yeah,
And take a look, 2 minutes.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do that later today. So thank you.
You bet. I think it's a brilliant idea. See what happens.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
keep doing it. They might not see it the first time.
Yeah,
They might skip over it because they get so many and they might not know your name. So they go, well, I'll look at that later.
yeah,
So you keep sending it, and then finally they go, this keeps showing up. Let me take a look.
yeah,
You cannot think, oh, I'm bothering them.
yeah,
Oh, I'm maybe, in the way. You
yeah,
want it, you go and get it.
yes, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm persistent. I usually don't stop
That a
reaching
girl.
out to somebody until I get a response.
That a girl. I
So
think that's excellent.
thank you. um, so what is something that people are always surprised to learn about you?
I don't have an answer to that question. I don't know.
Mm,
Sometimes they are surprised that I'm shorter than they thought I was because
mm,
my energy is big on TV.
mhm, mm, mm. Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Um, is there someone who, without fail, always makes you laugh?
Yes. Um, Adam Sandler,
Mm,
Eddie Murphy,
yeah,
Jim Gaffigan.
yeah,
God, he's funny.
yeah,
Yeah, laughing is I love a good laugh.
yeah. Me too. Yeah. Um, John Mulaney usually always,
John,
um,
absolutely.
yeah, he makes me laugh until I'm crying. So,
Yeah. His observations are amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree
yeah.
100%.
Yeah. But everyone you just mentioned too, I love.
Yeah, but he should be on my list.
Yeah, my family and I went to see him a couple years ago when he came to Red Rocks. Um, and it was our mine and my sister's first time seeing a comedy show, and it was just the coolest thing. And he was hilarious. We went with It was me, my sister, and our mom, and we all just were crying. We were laughing so hard.
Yeah, yeah, he is brilliant.
Yeah, he is. Um, so do you have any irrational fears?
What am I scared of? I am scared of knives in other people's hands.
Mm,
I'm scared of being put in a straitjacket.
mm,
I am scared of a natural disaster that usually happens in LA happening
mm,
near me.
mm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think yeah, my brain, I always joke that it's my brain is just one big irrational fear. So
You know what? I understand. You're not alone.
thank you.
True.
Yeah. Um, so what is the best song to describe your life right now?
Wow. Oh, Brandy Carlisle, either My Story or The Story.
Yeah.
And I love Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
I love Louis Cabaldi. Oh my God, I love
Oh,
Louis
yeah.
Cabaldi. You would
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
I
Sorry, it
love,
took me a second to process the
oh yeah,
name.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I love him.
yeah. I love Bruno Mars.
Oh yeah.
You know, John Baptiste, I just think is a musical marvel.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Um, yeah, I love everybody that you just mentioned. I the artist I always have just on repeat all the time, 24/7, is Ben Platt.
Ben
Oh,
Platt, I have him on my iPod. He has
oh,
a beautiful voice.
yeah, he does. Yeah, my family and I recently saw him in concert. Um, and I he's my all-time favorite. I've always wanted to see him live, so I was just crying the whole time.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he's amazing. We saw him on Broadway, and
Oh,
I've met him once or twice, and he is lovely. Yeah, lovely
oh,
guy.
that's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But my God, he has the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
Truly, yeah,
It does. Yeah.
he truly.
Um, yeah. So do you have a go-to comfort show or movie when you just
Yeah,
want to escape?
no, I don't. I look around and hopefully find one.
Okay.
You
Oh,
know, yeah,
yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I have like a whole list that I just rotate between constantly.
yeah. Well, name two of them.
Um, so there's Will and Grace.
Will and Grace. Sean Hayes is one of my heroes.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, but funny to another level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, that show I quote all the time, even to people who don't like get at all the what I'm saying. Like my best friend has never seen the show, and I quote
huh.
it to him constantly. Um, and
What
so
is your best friend's?
I'm always confusing him.
What is your best friend's name?
His name is Parker.
And he lives in your town
No, he lives in California.
in California.
Yeah. I actually met him through I interviewed him a few years ago and then we
Oh,
met in person and yeah.
that's wonderful. What does he do? What does Parker do?
He's an actor actually.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I send him always a long list of shows that I'm like, you should figure out how to get on these shows. So,
Not so easy. You know, you like you have a dream, and then oh my God, it's a lot of work to
yeah.
get onto a show. It's like pushing a camel through the eye of a needle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I knew from like yeah, interviewing people kind of how all of it worked and then kind of becoming friends with Parker, like I'm learning more of how all the business works. So it's really interesting to learn.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mostly what you need is you need luck and tenacity.
Yeah.
You know, and you need to find that right opening, and then you need to be prepared to walk right through it when it opens. Yeah,
Yeah.
truly.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, So I just have one more question
Of
for
course.
you. Which I was trying to hold off on asking because I just wanted to keep talking to you. um, but my final question for you is I love inspiring and motivational quotes. And this week, the one that spoke to me is follow your heart and take a chance. You'll make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, but you'll get it right too. Maybe they'll say you're crazy, but to silence your heart is to stop living. Find your courage and listen to your heart, and you'll never be able to fly until you step off the ledge.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like things I say.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I talk about that when I speak publicly, I
Yeah.
always say that I will talk myself out of it. I'll talk myself into it. I'll talk myself out of it. I'll talk myself into it. And then I finally get bored and I say, just walk to the edge and jump off and fly,
Yeah.
you
Oh, wow.
know? So, but my thing would be you have no idea what you can accomplish until you just try.
Yeah.
It's so easy to tell yourself no, but you will be surprised if you say yes.
Yeah. I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. I love that.
Thank you. When is your
Yeah.
birthday? What month is your birthday?
October.
October what?
October 16th.
Oh, so you're a Libra,
Yes.
like my daughter.
Yeah, my mom is a Libra too, so
Oh, good.
it's
And of
yeah,
course your sister is too.
yes.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
so
wonderful. Well, can
yeah.
I just say what a pleasure it has been to have this chat with you.
Thank you. I've just had the best time talking with you. It's such an honor. So thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you. I'm so happy that you invited me.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy that, yeah, you've been a dream interview of mine for several years. So I just can't believe this is happening right now.
Yeah, well, I have to say, I'm so happy that I said yes.
Thank you.
Really. What a pleasure it is to be with you.
Thank you. Yeah, talking with you has just made my day. I've had the best time. So thank you
Mhm.
so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a wrap on today's edition of The Latest with Maya.